to Tottenham America, where we will be rating every player's performance from Tottenham Hotspur's 4-1 demolition of Burnley in the Premier League. We're going to start with goalkeeper Hugo Lloris.
7.5. He didn't have much to do at all. He distributed the ball well.
Yep. But we did play out from the back a lot.
Yeah, and he did really well there.
And this was his 100th clean sheet in the Premier League. So that's a huge milestone for a big veteran, and he really deserves a trophy. So we have to win one this season for him. But yeah, 100 clean sheets for Hugo. What a man. All right, next up, Serge Aurier.
7.5.
7.5.
He was brilliant today.
He was excellent.
Made lots of good runs. Got subbed off for Doherty. I think he got a little tired. But one concern was that he went straight into the tunnel, which
maybe he might have had a bit of an injury snag. Yeah. Hopefully he'll be back for Fulham or Crystal Palace, because we definitely need Aurier. Doherty's good, but Aurier he's much more solid defensively, in my opinion. Especially against top
Doherty's more
attacking.
No, Doherty's more like a 1-2 player.
Yeah. But he's much better on the front foot.
Yeah. Aurier's more like just charge in there, make powerful runs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's more like that. Doherty likes to link up with players, and Doherty's play style involves more passing.
Yeah.
Aurier's involves more dribbling, so. And next we're going to move on to Davinson Sanchez. I'm going to give him an 8. He was superb today. Why'd I say that in English accent? But he was absolutely superb today. He made lots of good tackles. There was one, when we were up 1-0 in the first half, Jay Rodriguez had slipped through, but Davinson closed the space brilliantly.
Yes.
He also made lots of good defensive clearances. He won aerial duels, did a lot. Won a lot of tackles. And defended well in the box.
Yeah, definitely.
His confidence is...
His headers away from the... his clearances were excellent today. And hopefully we can keep the Sanchez-Toby partnership, because it worked well today.
Yeah.
His center-back partner, Toby Alderweireld, 8.
8, I agree.
He was just as good.
Just as good.
He was incredible today.
Making defensive clearances, winning aerial duels. Well, I feel like Sanchez was a little more involved, but Alderweireld,
long balls.
Definitely, yeah.
Lots of them.
And
really they helped so much. They helped because Burnley have a huge presence in the air, so the long passes have to be perfectly put so that
here's the thing.
They bypass the headers.
Burnley played a 4-4-2, right?
Yeah.
So it's hard to sometimes maneuver around them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And with Toby picking up those long balls, it's like no problem. But another thing he did was there was this one from a corner, Burnley. He's defending it so well. Tarkowski was in if he wasn't there. And he headed it away.
Yes.
What a defender. Moving on next to Sergio Reguilon.
8.5.
8. I agree with you. 8.5. He made a lot of
down that left wing.
A lot of darting runs.
Yeah.
He got back so well. He does that every game. He gets back so well.
Burnley made sure to really focused on attacking through the right side, our left side. So Reguilon had to be solid. Reguilon and Alderweireld has to be solid down that left side, and they were excellent today. They did get through sometimes, but then the center backs would head the ball away if they crossed into it or clear it. It was a great performance. Next up, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg.
8.5. He was amazing today.
He's just another Pierre-Emile Højbjerg performance.
No, he didn't do anything wrong.
15 million euros.
It's more like a 50 euro player.
15 million euros for a guy that has played every minute of Premier League football for us.
This guy is just too good. He won back possession.
He's just too good.
Lots of dribbles.
Yeah.
It's too good. Too good.
Next up, Tanguy Ndombele, who played the 8 position today, 8.5.
8.
He was insane today. I know, he's not going to be putting up those goals and assists like he was when he was playing in 10 position. But that's fine, because the way he controlled the midfield today, like Højbjerg, he moved the ball from back to front seamlessly.
He did make one or two mistakes.
One or two, but
I have to say, when he made those mistakes, Højbjerg covered them.
Yes.
And it's a really good partnership.
And if Højbjerg made a mistake...
and Pierre. It's a really good partnership.
Yeah. If Højbjerg made a mistake, Tanguy would cover for him.
Yeah.
Because they're both very strong.
Yes,
they're both huge.
Yes.
And I'm starting to like Tanguy in this 8 position. Maybe work up his stamina a little bit more. But he is really getting...
The only thing is that if Lamela, Lucas, Lacelso, they're all injured, then he has to play Tanguy.
Yeah, then if it's like last resort, then play him up there and play Sissoko or Winks. But if we've got options like Lucas, Dele, Gio, Lamela, Bale even. Bergwijn. All right, next up, Lucas Moura, who played the 10 position today.
8. Did really well. That goal was excellent. He made lots of excellent runs down the middle.
Yes. He did sky a couple of close range shots, which he should have finished.
Similar performance I saw for him against what he did against West Brom a couple weeks ago. He did sky a couple shots. But
as the game went on, he got better.
He adapted into the game, and I think he when he was coming forward, I feel like. He's not using his pace like at the beginning of the game. He wasn't using his pace. Like, he could just speed away, but he doesn't. Yeah.
All right. Next up, the man Heung-min Son, 9.
9. I agree.
He was
top class today.
2 assists. I believe they were both for Gareth Bale. Yeah. They were both for Gareth Bale. So it was Sonny to Bale both times, first and second half, and they were both top assists.
Yeah.
The first one was a brilliant cross into the box, and the second one was a sublime outside foot pass out to Gareth Bale. But Heung-min Son was excellent today. He drove forward whenever he could.
Yeah, he was excellent.
He got fed in by Tanguy and Alderweireld a lot with their long passes. All right, next up, the man who you've been waiting for, who's finally arrived at Spurs, Gareth Bale.
9.5, easy.
9.5.
He was absolutely superb. 2 goals, 1 assist. He's back. Bale's back.
So, Son got 2 assists, Kane got a goal, and Gary got 2 goals and an assist. This is the front 3 that we've been waiting so long for. Now, imagine Lo Celso where Lucas is. Obviously, I love Lucas, but he's not got the greatest finishing in the world.
Yeah.
Lo Celso might have a little bit better finishing. Imagine Lo Celso in that spot. We would be feasting. We just need to fix up on our defense, and we would be absolutely wrecking.
See, earlier in the season, I would fancy I wouldn't fancy Tanguy and Gio playing in the lineup at the same time.
Because they didn't know who created what, and
it was too much creativity. They couldn't defend.
Not enough defense.
Pierre was left in
exposed.
Pierre was left and exposed. But now that Tanguy plays 8, and we have Lucas and Lamela that can also play AM.
Yep.
And Dele, he's getting back.
Dele's coming back.
Now I feel it feels good to play Tanguy and Gio in the same.
Yeah. All right, next up, striker Harry Kane. 8. 8.5.
8.5, yeah. That finish was amazing.
He was closed down a lot at striker position.
You know what? I'm going to change it to 9. He was absolutely superb.
Yeah, I'll change it to 9.
You see, Lloris, in these dying moments, he threw the ball out, and Kane made a darting run onto it, and then he couldn't put in the chance.
Kane's a very interesting player. He can latch. He's not the fastest when, he's never been the fastest.
See, his dribbling is good. It's really good.
Yeah.
His pace isn't that good.
His pace isn't good, but he makes up for that in dribbling.
Yeah.
He's able to manipulate the ball so that he can get past fast opponents. And if he doesn't have a good performance at striker position, he'll just move back. Partner with Lucas there.
Yeah.
And then just feed balls up to Son and Bale, who we know, especially Bale, who's gotten his pace back. We know they're fast. They can break the lines, especially against a team like Burnley.
This is one thing. I don't fancy us doing this
Not
sit
against
back. No, don't do that. Don't do that. But I like the counterattacking thing.
Yeah.
Don't do the sit back thing where you just
unless
sit back
it's like against Man City or something.
Yeah, but like if it's against mid-table, lower teams,
Yep.
We do the same thing. We would try to control the game more.
All right, we're going to start rating the substitutes. We're not going to be rating Matt Doherty because he came on in the 81st minute. Only got 9 minutes of playtime.
No, I'm not going to rate Winks either.
Winks? Lamella? Lamella came on.
Lamella.
Yeah, I don't think we'll rate Lamella either. He didn't have the ball much. We will, however, rate Dele Alli 7. 6.5.
7. I agree. 7.
Okay, 7.
See, he made darting runs. He made good passes.
This was a decent performance. It's definitely a step up from how we used to
I didn't see anything of Matt Doherty, but I did see something of Eric Lamella. He had this good chance. He took it too big of a touch.
Did he?
Yeah, Son fed him a ball, and he was in, but then he took too big a touch, and Pope handled it brilliantly.
Okay. Yeah, but what a performance today. What a performance. We have to keep this up especially for teams like Crystal Palace, Fulham, and Dinamo Zagreb, who we play in the upcoming weeks. And we have to build momentum for the North London Derby. But that's going to be it for us today. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below what you would rate the players and who your man of the match would be. And until next time.
Come on, New Spurs!